MYDev Life Skills Learning, Working, Serving. Welcome Alshans to Module 2 Interpersonal Communication Session 3. Before proceeding to the next session, let's have a short review of Session 2. Read and analyze each statement below to identify which is not an element of an effective and cooperative team member. You have 10 seconds to identify which of these statements is not true. Okay, time's up. And the correct answer is letter B, because one should listen and offer ideas without interrupting, as to show respect to the other members of the team as well. I hope you got it correctly. And now we can move to our next session. Read and analyze this short story. A woman bought a jacket yesterday, but today she wants to return it because there is something wrong with the clothes. It has a tear in the lining and some of the buttons are very loose. Having checked the clothes, the clerk felt deeply sorry and asked for the receipt. May I help you? Yes, I'd like to return this jacket. Is there something wrong with it? Yes, I didn't notice when I bought it, but there are a few problems. First, it has a tear in the lining and some of the buttons are very loose. This one came off. I'm really sorry about this. Would you like to exchange for another? Well, to be honest, I don't think this jacket is very well made. I'd rather get a refund. I understand. Do you have the receipt? Yes, I do. Please have a seat and make yourself comfortable as I process your refund, ma'am. Thank you. Okay, so what is the short story about? That's correct. The story was about customer care, which brings us to Session 3. Because Session 3 is all about the application of what you've learned from the previous sessions. The effective listening and speaking skills learned in previous sessions will help in giving exceptional customer service, and later on will trigger what we call word of mouth, and it will help us or the business promotion. Here are the things you need to learn so you can provide an exceptional customer service. First, you have to know that an exceptional service anticipates the customer's needs and tries to understand what the customer is thinking. Another point is that you can meet and exceed the customer's highest expectations. Another thing you need to learn is about the basic customer needs, because a customer needs to feel welcome, understood, important, and comfortable. You need to meet these basic customer needs. For example, to make a customer feel welcome, you have to be friendly. You can greet your customer, introduce yourself by using a positive tone of voice. And another thing in that is smile. A smile can lighten up anyone at any moment. Alright? To make a customer feel understood, you have to listen carefully, repeat or rephrase to make things clearer. At the same time, to prove your customer, make the customer feel that you really are listening to what the customer is saying. It is also important that you make a customer feel important. How can you show that the customer is important? You refer to customer by name. You show your interest in their needs. You ask open-ended questions so that you can understand what the customer needed. You also thank them for coming, for availing your service, right? And you can make your customer feel comfortable by using open body language and showing your concern, all right? Another thing you need to learn is the customer perceptions, because you know that perception is how we see, hear, or understand a situation, because no two people see a situation the same, because a customer does not always think the way you do. He or she may therefore not see a situation the way that you do. So always check to see what the customer is thinking and never ever make any assumptions. Right. The next thing that you learn is about meeting and exceeding expectations. You need to make sure that you know your customers' attitudes, beliefs, ideas, and feelings. You have to try and see things the way your customer does. Right? Next, get feedback on the service that you provide. Find out from the customers how they liked your service and what can be done to make it better. Alright? So those are the things you need to learn and understand very well so that you can provide an exceptional customer service. Congratulations! You are now done with Module 2 Interpersonal Communication. Don't forget to answer the space for reflection and the short assessment to see how much you've learned. This assessment is very important to see what knowledge and skills you know and what you still need to reinforce. Good luck!